Hey everyone, Trina here. I thought we'd do a little mixed media watercolor, maybe with some tinted charcoal today. I might add some gesso to it as well. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and add just these little pieces of masking tape that I kind of ripped up. I want to see like what kind of marks we can get by just taping off a little bit of our paper. Just to I saw somebody else do this and I thought it was really neat. So of course I have to try it. I don't like that shape there. Let's make it, I don't want it to be too matchy-matchy. And I don't want too much of it. Just a little, like 3 little sections I think will be good. Let's come in with our peat tinted charcoal and make some marks. It's a little wet. This is going to be fun, I think. It's a quick little drawing today. I wasn't going to make a video. I just finished my taxes and I was feeling a bit frustrated. So I went for a walk, did a little processing, and decided it wasn't the end of the world. So we're going to make a video today because art makes me happy and I need some happiness right now. Okay, so I love this peat color. It's got this sort of nice little bits of purple. I'm just going to smooth that out a little bit. I think I was also interested in trying to use the tinted charcoal over maybe the gesso. We might try that. I'm going to put another mark through here. Okay, let's get out some of our bigger brush. I think we'll stick to some neutrals today. Start off with a little bit of the indigo from the Poems About You set. Such a great color. Let's see, do we want to put some lines in there? Oh, let's do it the way we normally do it. Let's just put through some lines through here. Get that a little drier. Come back through. I just love this color. It's such a beautiful color. We might need some. Got a little bit of sanguine through here. I like it. I like it. That might be a bit too much. Let's take some of that away with our damp brush here. I feel like that just might be too much blue. It needs a little bit of lightness coming through there, I think. Yeah, I like that. Okay. What else? What else? We need to add some color down here. I'm going to go with maybe a little bit of this ochre here. I've got a little bit of that Titan buff here on my palette. Move that over so you guys can see it. Just put some of this down. Remember, these are going to be white marks through here. Add in some of these. I might just stick to these 2 colors from the palette because I don't want it to get too bogged down with color. And I think I am going to add some gesso over top, and then we'll try and then we'll put down a little bit of the gesso and see what happens. I'm going to take a little bit of this way, actually. Kind of move it down there, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll come back. Okay, let's pull up our tape. Ooh, that made some nice shapes. It's a fun way to preserve white because you guys know I have a problem with that. I like the shapes though. Huh, I kind of wish I would have continued over there, but I kind of like that little scribbly line there. Neat. I like that. Okay, let's take some of our, I like sort of how these lines we got going through here. Somebody asked me the other day about if the gesso, the clear gesso, it doesn't lift up the watercolor paint once. I mean, it can, I guess, if you scrub it really hard. But honestly, we're working in such a light layers that you really would have to like work really hard to get it to come up. So I really want to play with this idea of these marks. As you can see, it's not lifting at all. And this is just a stiff brush. I mentioned before that if you want something that's a little bit more smooth, then you could definitely use like a, oh God, what do you call it? Foam brush. Sorry, my brain is not working all of a sudden. What you're seeing pick up here is probably, it's a little bit of that peat color from the tinted charcoal, and I'm okay with that. Like I like a little, the smears don't bug me at all. I did want to try one other thing. Okay, something else I want to try. This stamp, I'm going to put down a little bit more, just like through here. I'm going to see what happens if I use the stamp through here. The stamp probably has some color on it, so that might come off. Yeah, it did come off a little bit, but that's kind of cool because you can see it. Yeah, I don't want a lot of that. I was just wanting to really try and see like how, if that was a possibility, and it looks pretty cool. But I'm not going to put it everywhere. Do I need more of it up here? I don't think I do. I'm just going to leave it right there. Should I put some up there? No, I kind of want to put some up here. I lied. Okay, let's see what happens if we just... Like I said, my stamp is not clean. So what you're seeing come off here is actually whatever was left on the stamp the last time I used it. But that's okay. I don't hate that part. Okay, let's let it dry and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to come in with a tinted charcoal of the glowing embers. This is kind of the same color as like that purple color that I like so much. I want to see, as we added all of that pigment through there, let's see what happens with the charcoal rather than the pastels. And here's where we put the texture down. Well, we put it everywhere, but this is where I put the stamp down. I kind of like it a little bit wet, I think. I'm just trying to see like what kind of texture we can make come through here. This is really cool. What if I need probably a brush? What happens if I brush it out a little bit? If I can find a brush. I'll try this brush. That's not really doing anything. I've got this green. I don't think I want the green. Where'd that blue go? I had a blue pencil. I think I'm losing my mind, guys. Okay, this is called Natural. It looks like it's a little bit of a blue-gray. Looks a lot more... I don't know that I like that. I kind of like it. My idea is that I really want to see how Okay, that's kind of what I want right there. There's like a fine line between it being wet and it not being wet. So that's going to be really interesting to figure out where that line is, because you can see that it's interacting, but right. Need another color coming through there. Let's come in with the peat. You see here, and it's dry. It kind of works, but I think it needs to be just a little damp. Maybe get the effect that I want. Sort of glide over where we made those marks in spots. Okay, this is pretty interesting down here, though. Well, it seems like if we use a brush, we're not going to get quite the texture that we will by just scraping over the top. This looks almost like a snake skin down here. It's kind of cool. We can come back and lift that up a little bit. Okay, I'm getting a little too fussy. Let me think about this for a minute. Okay, I'm not sure if I resolved anything while I was away. I just sat here and stared at it for like 3 minutes. Okay, but I am going to put some darker blue through here. Some of that indigo through there. I guess you guys know how much I love that indigo. I want it to get darker. What color is that? Ooh, oh, it's a Payne's Gray. Much darker than the indigo. Love it. Okay. And I still haven't resolved my problem. Maybe we just need some texture with some of the... So I kind of like this white bit going through here. What if I just added a little bit of... Let's come in with the lavender. With some lavender marks. Just to add another layer. Spritz. Come in with palette knife. Make nice marks through here. I really like that lavender. This lavender, or was that the lavender? Yeah. This lavender pencil is really one of my favorites. And it shouldn't be because I'm not really a purple lover, but I love this color. What happens if we just come through... Okay. I'm trying not to get too fussy. That's not working. Okay, I like what's going on here. I like the pushback we've got, but I think I want something maybe a little darker down here at the bottom. Let's come in with a little bit of oil pastel on the deli paper. That's kind of neat. I like that. I just wanted to bring some up. Everything seems to be going horizontal. I kind of wanted to bring in a few more of these vertical stripes or marks through here. Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's a little... I need something more vibrant. I'm not sure if you guys remember I bought these ink sprays. This is the Moon Lime. I'm going to try spraying it on the stencil and putting that down. I'm going to have to do this off camera because I don't want it to get everywhere. There you can see that. Let's see what happens if we just put... Okay, that's a lot. But I love it. I love that mark. Kind of looks like birds, like flying through there. Ooh, I love it. I love it. That was awesome. Okay, do I need more some down here? Is it still on there? I can't tell if it's dried or not. Let's try just a little bit. It's starting to dry a little bit, but that's okay. So I didn't want to add, I was going to just spray it, and then I thought better of it. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to add some more down here at the bottom. I think I'm well off my page, but okay, I need to stop because I will turn the whole thing black. Let's let this dry and then we'll come back and look at it. Okay, I'm going to come in with a little bit of this Haiya oil pastel. This is the don't know. Burnt sienna looking color. I just want to bring a little bit of that through here. You can see where the gesso is kind of on here. I don't want a lot. I do want some up here though too, I think. Just a little bit up in here. And I think I want some down here. I want to do an experiment too where we'll do that in the next one where, because you can kind of see down here, it's kind of picking up that gesso color. But I think I got too much going on in this one to really make that work. But I think that's going to be fun. Like trying these out over the gesso might be fun. Okay. I think I might be done. Let me think about it for a second. Okay, let's put a mat on it. Ooh, how fun is that? Like I got a little carried away down here at the bottom. That's okay. I really like the black marks. I like the sky, like the charcoal over top. That ink right through there. These are really cool patterns through there. Like I kind of, I don't know, maybe I should have brought it down a little bit more, but I thought it was getting a little too much of the black. It's like the black is like floating on top, or they're like little birds or something flying around there. I love it. I love it. I really like, I like this, how the gesso and the pastels are working through here. So I think that tells me that the next piece we work on has to have, we need to explore this idea of the clear gesso with the oil pastels on top, because that's a really cool thing. The stamps didn't work out as much as I thought. I mean, it kind of worked, but it didn't. I was just hoping for a bit more impact. Maybe I need a bigger stamp. So maybe we can try that tomorrow. The other thing that I might want to do is it might be interesting to see what happens if we gesso the paper first and then put down all of our medium on top. Although I kind of like the watercolor as a wash kind of aspect. I think I like the charcoal better than the pastels. I think this feels more like me. I don't know that I'm a pastel-y girl. I don't know if I am. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm interested to know what you think of this one. There's a lot going on. But you know me, I'm a maximalist. That's what I like. So check it out and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I'll see you in a couple days with another video. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.